Hello there, this is Anthony Johnson, and this is another SQL Saturday. So what we have here on the screen is a data set, and you see that the purchase column, we want to clean that up essentially. We don't want a full address in there. We essentially want to parse it out. One technique that we can do here is we already have, I just wanted to show you guys the example. I have a query up here. Actually, just gonna comment that out. I have a query right here. It's in a CTE. I was doing a little practice work above, but this query here, about to actually execute it, do a top 15 on it. So you can see I parsed it out. You see from my last video, my last SQL Saturday that I did introduce you guys to a technique using the parse and replace combination to target those sections inside the code where you have a long string that's separated by commas. You can use substrings and a myriad of string functions, but in this case, we are using the parse name replace. So we have it nice and parsed out. So now let's clean up this table. One way we can do that is to do, we have our CTEs, we're going to list our columns out, sale date. I would stack them, but in this case, I'm just going to keep them all in one line. Want to keep the video at a decent time. We got quantity, trans total, street, city. We're actually going to list them all out. Um, you can choose whatever you want in this case. But just for visual representation, we are going to do this. We're going to select all of that into a temp table. We're going to call it test temp. Okay, we can go ahead and execute that. So now, let's look at it. And then we can take this and flip it into whatever we want. Okay, so this is one example. I'm actually just going to copy this. You can pick and choose your own columns. I just typed out all of them there. So what if we just wanted to see um, where, what state, essentially? We just simply do just the state. We can flip that into test temp 2 and execute that. Let me just copy this name here. And there you have it. So once again, what we did was I already had some pre-formatted code. Just a little quick refresher. When you run, let me just take this right here. I can actually just show you guys again, quick refresher. I'll do a top one here. Okay. I like that inner query. Now let's look here. You see we have our full address. Street, this is the street. We do our nested parse name and replace. This is the replace portion. We're replacing the commas with a period. And then the parse name, we are targeting the third section from the right or from the left. My apologies. Third from the left. In this case, it is going to be 628 North Street. 628 North Street. The second would be the city, which is Seattle. So that's number two. That's the second position. In the third position, we have some extra stuff here because we used the left. We went left three because we have to account for this space here. So we take from this space over and we get Washington for our state. And then for the zip, we do a total of six because this is five character lengths. You have to account for the gap. So we account for the space, move over six, and that is how we get our 98101. So then we also tied a GUID in there. If you're new to SQL, and you're seeking to get into the field, get familiar with unique identifiers, GUIDs, global unique identifiers. That's what it stands for. But this is just a little cleanup. Then we can mold this table how we want and tie things together through the GUID and the order ID. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a blessed day and bye bye.